Hey guys, what's up? This is iGuitar2744, and today I want to go ahead and show you guys a little bit about browsing on the iPad 2. Basically to show you guys what it's like to browse on the iPad 2, what are some of the pros and cons about browsing on the iPad 2, and overall the whole experience of browsing on the iPad 2. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get right into this video. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and open up Safari to take a look at the browsing on the iPad 2. So as you guys can see, blank, there's nothing open at all. Let's just go ahead and click the URL, use the nicely used keyboard. Now one of the things I've heard complaints about is with the keyboard, it's a little big and it's a little uncomfortable to use. I recommend a very good accessory, which is the iPad 2 Smart Cover. Very nice to use with typing on your iOS device. As you guys can see, automatic, you tap on something and it reacts to it immediately. We tap on this video, go ahead and load it up. The player will be there. I do have high-speed internet, so there shouldn't be any stalling errors. Now, waiting for the video to load a little bit, you guys can also go into full screen, which is also very nice with YouTube videos because you always want to get the full view out of it with this amazing display on the iPad 2. As you guys can see, YouTube works perfectly. It displays the video in very high resolution, very nice quality. Speaker quality is nice. You know, it could be a little bit better, a little bit louder for the most part. Scrolling is also nice when you're browsing through the browser here. If you want to go ahead and go to a different website, you just go ahead and go back to a place like Google, for example, and you can go ahead and make your Google search. So let's just go ahead and search something through Google. Automatically keyboard pops up, searching iPad 2 because that's what we're using. Searching is almost automatic. That's one of the things that I love about this Google.com on the iPad 2. You guys can also zoom in to get a better view of your search results. You scroll down and it gives that realistic scrolling. So if you scroll a little bit harder than usual, it will still have a reaction and a late reaction to it. Going to Apple.com, looking at the iPad 2. Like I said, Apple is actually a pretty big website, and it uses a lot of graphics here, and it actually has a place where you can scroll through the pictures. And you guys can see right here, there's almost no stalling when you scroll through these pictures. And that's a very rare thing to see out of a tablet. Now, one of the most unfortunate things about this tablet is that there's no flash. You guys can also go through here and enter multiple tabs. So if you have your favorite website, such as maybe you want one tab to be CNN, one tab to be YouTube, one tab to be Google, one tab to be Yahoo, for example, you can have all those sites up in case you want to go back into those and view your favorite sites. Like I said, this is kind of like with the A5 processor, which is newly adapted into the iPad 2. It reacts a little bit faster and it's a little bit smoother, more high graphic than the further iPad. So opening up CNN, a video on CNN, by simply clicking it, it should take a while to load up here because it is a different website. It's not YouTube. YouTube is going to be the fastest for video on the iPad 2 for the most part. But this isn't a YouTube video. So as you guys can see, we're on CNN.com. I gotta wait for the rest of the page to load up. Once it's finished loading up, let's just go ahead and go to a different tab. Well, whoops, now the video is playing. Back into the video. By simply pressing play, you get a nice video on the website. It doesn't pop in. If you go ahead and pinch into it, it'll go full screen. Good volume, like I said, good sound quality. Like I said, it also could be a little bit louder. Let's just go ahead and open up a third tab. Let's go back to google.com, and as you guys can see to the right of the URL bar, you have Google, in which you can go ahead and search it. Now, if we go to a site like jimcarrey.com, it'll say Adobe Flash 9 or later is required, and unfortunately, like I said, you can't download Flash. I mean, I've tried it when I first got iOS devices. It's impossible. jimcarrey.com is a very big website and has a lot of Flash. It actually runs slow on my computer as well as any computer at my school. So typing in dog in the Google search bar, which I have default setting on the right side, I'm going to go ahead and look at some of the images by simply zooming in. Like I said, very nice smooth reactions here. Very smooth loading also. You can go ahead and go to your bookmarks. You can view bookmarks. You can add bookmarks. You can view your history and so on. You can also go to edit and you can add new folders for bookmarks and so on. Exiting out of that, let's go ahead and back and look at these dogs. Perhaps we want to make a bookmark. You have the options to add bookmark, add home screen, mail link, or print the page. You do have to be connected to a wireless printer to do so. I'm going to go ahead and add this search to the home screen of my iOS device. So as you guys can see, dog, the search pops up right there. And it'll actually open it up right to where I was zoomed in. So it leaves the same and it also links back the same, which is pretty cool. So like I said, tabs are very nice. They do limit the amount of tabs you have open. So that's unfortunate if you have lots and lots of really cool websites that you really like. You can't, unfortunately, open up a tab for everything, but you can, on the other hand, add a bookmark to your home screen of the iPad 2 in order for you to just click the icon and enter it. So like I said, very smooth searching on the iPad 2. Overall, I actually like Googling on the iPad 2 more than I would on my computer. It's more convenient and just sits there. Overall, very, very nice browser. I want to go ahead and thank you guys all for watching my quick preview / review over Safari and overall browsing on the iPad 2. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to go ahead and leave your comments, as well as your thumbs up. Let me know how I did. Let me know what you think about browsing on the iPad 2 and so on. Please be sure to go ahead and subscribe for more over iOS devices. In the future, I'm making about daily videos now. Also, visit the description below. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Thank you guys for watching. This is iGuitarD2744.